the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How would you feel about packing up today?
Hey everybody, welcome to the daily, I almost said daily vlog, but it's not just a daily vlog, it is Vlogmas day 19. This is the last day before we get into the 20s. Like, how are y'all feeling? Are you ready for Christmas? Let me know. It is the latest I've ever started Vlogmas. It is 3:02 p.m. and I was hoping to get a lot more footage at church today, but I was running around like a crazy woman and I just didn't have a lot of time to film. So we're back home now and I wanted to have some time to talk to you guys and kind of open up the vlog, and then I'll carry you guys with me all afternoon and evening. We'll spend the time together that will make up for the time. But today is Sunday for us, and it was our Christmas party. That's the words. It was our Christmas party at church. We're back at our campus this week. Last week we were at the main campus. And so it was so good to be back and see a lot of our church family that we didn't get to see last week. We had service, and then after service we had a Christmas party, and it was also a grow group, so we watched this video and then do a little questions, and it's a great way to get to know people. And then of course we had lunch. Like, everybody brought party food, little bites and yummy stuff, and then we played some games, and it was just so fun. And then by the time we cleaned up and all of that, it was like after 2. Then I promised Mark, I should never promise him anything until like right before. Third time mom, I should know this. I should never tell him we're going to do something until right when we're about to do it. But all day he said, Mommy, I want French fries. Mommy, I want French fries. And so I was like, okay, after church on the way home, we will get you fries. I bet you he's asked me 100 times today. So we got him some fries, and then I just went through the drive-thru and got an iced coffee because I had the kids in the car with me and I didn't want to have to take them all in. I will say the Panera drive-thru line is pretty slow if you're just getting a drink, so I like to just run in and get it. It's so much faster, but with the kids in the car, I would definitely wait through the line in order not to get everybody out, but everybody back in, you know. So I got my iced coffee and we are back home. I feel like I look like a little bit of a mess. I got up this morning and I had to like put the meatballs in the crock pot for today, and then like finish making the eggnog and like gathering up. Anytime we have stuff at the church, like I bring my cookie sheets and I bring towels and tongs and stuff because the church doesn't have a lot of that stuff. So I was gathering all that, and then David called me and was like, we can't find the cord to the coffee maker at the church. We think we may have left it at the school. We did that hot chocolate thing last week. And so I'm like, okay. And so I grabbed our coffee pot and we just left as soon as we could. So I threw on like a little bit of tinted moisturizer. I put my hair like up like this, and we left. Like, we left here at like 8:30 this morning. But that's okay. It all worked out. I made coffee in my coffee pot and we just poured it into our pump pots. I had to make like 3 batches of coffee, but it all worked out. Crisis averted. We had to have coffee this morning. I needed the coffee. So, you know, it's just like Sunday mornings, no matter how prepared I think I am for it, it's always a little bit of a scramble. So we got everything set up in the morning. I did that quick little pan around, showed you guys like the tables. I think I showed you the coffee bar, and then you saw nothing else. But we had such a fun time. There was so much food. Oh my gosh. Everybody brought tons of food, and I brought a lot of food just to try to make sure we didn't run out, because like, you never know if there's gonna be visitors, and I just never want, you know, somebody to feel like they can't stay if they didn't bring anything. So I always make extra. And we have a good bit left over. So tomorrow David has a party, and I'm just going to you know, send some of that with him, and that'll help kind of use it up, and I won't have to make anything for that. So that's really good. And everything that I bought, we can keep and have another time. I just bought stuff for like sliders, and I think I'm just gonna wait on that. And he can bring, like, we have leftover meatballs, we have leftover little quiches and a few other things. So some hummus and pita is left over, but it was so fun. I love getting to just hang out and be a church family and play games. We did this game with the kids where they had to like take a bunch of tissues out of a tissue box as fast as they could. They thought that was so fun. And then we played bingo, the same game we played at the other party we did, where you have to listen to the Christmas song, and then it's like Christmas music bingo, we call it. We did a Christmas movie game where we showed them a still slide, like a still picture of a Christmas movie, and they had to say what movie it's from. And then we did this game that's what's on your phone, and so everybody has to pull out their phone, and we'll be like, you know, give yourself 5 points if you have this app, or if you have a picture of this, you get 10 points. And it's just really fun because everybody goes through their phone. And if you have a contact that starts with the letter C, give yourself 1 point per contact with a C. And so it's just really fun. Everybody loved that, and we just had a great time. I am worn out though, and I chose the complete wrong pants to wear. Y'all know I'm losing weight. It's awesome. I am so excited and so happy. And the good thing about it is your clothes get big. That's a great problem to have. We love it. But I put on these pants that I haven't worn in a while. They're an 18, which 18 is kind of where I started. But these pants they were a tight 18. You know how no sizes are the same? These ones were a tight 18. And so now they're a loose 18. And especially like in the like legs and like the crotch, and so they have fallen down like over and over, and I keep having to hike them back up, and I'm just over it. I am so fed up with these pants, and so I'm gonna go change into some comfy clothes. I've got to edit yesterday's vlog because I didn't do that yet, and it's got to go up in the morning. And then we're just going to hang out. We have nothing else tonight, which is a beautiful thing. So the kids are pretty much like done. They were at church from like 8:30 to 2. It's like almost like a school day, but they did so good. I'm so glad our kids are going to have these memories of like playing at the church. And we have a picture of Nate just like kicked back. We have this old pew that's in our foyer, and there's some pillows on it, and he just laid out like it's a bed before church. It was so sweet. He did really good today too. We stayed in church for the worship, and I ran the media slides, and then after that we left to go heat up food and all that, and David can do the slides with his phone if he needs to. So that's kind of how we got through the service. But next week is our candlelight communion service, so I'm really excited about that too. And it'll be Christmas Eve. Like next Sunday is Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh, it's flying by. So I'm going to go edit the video. I'm going to enjoy my delicious iced coffee. Panera, like the other day, sent me an email saying like, you have saved $50 so far. And that was like last week sometimes. So I probably saved way more than that. And today when I ordered my coffee, I saw that the regular price was $4.19. That means I paid $3 a month for that special. That means 1 coffee would have been more than that. So I'm taking full advantage of it, and I don't feel guilty about it. So anyway, I will see you guys in a little while. So I thought it was just going to be a really quick editing process because I had everything already uploaded on the computer. And then if you saw yesterday's video, you saw this. Like half the clips were unusable because I'm still trying to figure out my camera. And so I had to like refilm stuff and do voiceovers, and it added a ton of time to the editing. Y'all know I love you. I love you so much, and I'm just going to keep the vlogs coming. So we got through it. I'm waiting for it. It's now like an hour and a half since I talked to y'all. I got it all done. Everybody always asks, how long does vlogging take you? The vlogging part, I mean, it's time consuming, but the longest part is editing and uploading. That takes the longest, which I love that process, but when you do it every day, it's a lot. And I don't even do a lot of like editing and pretty stuff. A lot of times it's very simple because I just don't have the time. I I've now got a slight headache because of all of that. That's okay. I just took some Tylenol, so I'm hoping that'll kind of help. I don't want to take anything else, but what a mess. That was a mess. I've learned my lesson. Every single time before I hit this record button, I am going to make sure it is on the right setting because there's nothing you can do if you record it and it's in the wrong mode. You are toast. So, I will say the kids have been playing so nice together. Lucy and Mark got a bunch of stuff at their Christmas party. They had a little kids party too today at church, and Nate got some stuff too, but the little, Lucy and Mark just love playing with toys. Nate's kind of getting at the age, he did get some fidgets and stuff. Miss Sam's awesome and always takes good care of him. But he's been playing with them too. But Lucy and Mark have been playing ever since we got home, and it's like having a little babysitter. Like, they've just been occupying themselves, and it's been great. I'm like, I walked out there to get a Tylenol, and like, David, where are the kids? He's like, oh, they're just back there playing. It's so quiet. This is like what I dreamed of when I found out I was pregnant with Mark. Like, I can't wait till like they can play together and stuff. And it always seems like so far away. When Lucy was 5 and he was born, I'm like, oh, there's such a big age difference. But now, I mean, he's almost 4 and she's 9, so there's still an age difference, but they play together really well. Don't get me wrong. They do fight too. They are normal kids, normal siblings, but they also really love each other and play really great. So while they're occupied, David's listening out for them. I am going to take a hot bath. I feel so chilled. I just feel like a nice hot bath will just help me feel better. So I got the thumbnail. Here's my messy desk. I got the thumbnail edited. This video almost is done rendering. It has to, like, I don't know if you guys care about these steps, and I've told y'all before, but once you edit the video, you put them all together, you make a long video in my software, Final Cut. Then it has to like upload all of them. It like compiles them and does whatever it does and puts them on your desktop. That can take a little while. So I'm just waiting on that, and then I'll have to upload that video to YouTube. So it's kind of like a very step-by-step process. So just waiting on that. But while I'm waiting, I can take a nice hot bath. And then the only other like plans I have tonight is I want to assemble the goodie boxes. We thought we were doing 8 more. David's having his office party tomorrow. And then I got to counting and I'm like, no, there's 10 I think we need to do. So we got a couple more tins. David had to go to Dollar General or somewhere anyway yesterday. So I was like, while you're there, pick up a couple more tins so we have enough. And all of the goodies are made. I just need to like put them all together. I put a little bow on there and give them a Christmas card and just make it look nice. So that's all ready to go for the morning. And then the rest of the night, we're just going to relax, which sounds perfect. So I will see you guys back in a little bit. All right, you guys, this is not the best lighting. I pulled out my camera light to show you, but I got all 10 goodie tins made up. Yeah. There's a little bit of everything in each one. What is this? So I just need to, I'm going to put all the lids on and then tie a little ribbon on there, and then, oh, there goes my alarm again. Tie a little ribbon on there and then add a card. Again? Nate's not turning it off. He's just snoozing it. He keeps running in here and snoozing it. Don't even look at the messiness of my house after everything. We will clean all this up. No worries. Right now I'm just trying to finish this, and it's already 6:30. All right, you guys. It is now like 9 o'clock. I have chocolate brownie in my teeth. Just checking. Y'all, we have done not much. I showed you the little goodie basket 10 things I made. I got those all ready for David to take tomorrow, so that is a huge weight off of my shoulders. I've been working on those for the last few days, so we have plenty. I even have some left over to take to my family or for whatever we decide to do. Probably we'll just take them with us, and hopefully they will get eaten. Then I kind of cleaned up the kitchen. It was a mess after bringing all the stuff home from the church. I told you guys, when we do any kind of event at the church, I feel like I bring my whole kitchen. Serving bowls, cookie sheets, like everything, towels. Church, we just need to acquire stuff, and we will. It's like little by little process though. Played with the kids. They've been really good today. Just got them to bed. For dinner, everybody kind of just had whatever. Like I made grilled cheeses. We did chicken nuggets, you know, just kind of Sunday night usual. I had my usual, which is cottage cheese and meatballs. So really exciting. Y'all could have guessed it. It's just like my new thing. And like, I don't have to think about it. I am one of those people, I will eat the same thing over and over again until I get sick of it, and then I'll move on to something else. Elise Myers calls it like a hyperfixation meal. And that's totally how I am. I will run a meal into the ground. I just really like not having to think about stuff. And when I find something I like, it's just easy. It's not like something I have to think about. So I had that. I don't know what David had. I saw him eating, but I have no idea what he was eating. That's the kind of night we've had. So I'm going to try to go ahead and edit this video tonight because I don't want to have to edit on my birthday. It's like the gift I'm giving myself. Plus, we have a super busy day tomorrow. David has a party, so I'm going to be prepping the last few things I need to get ready for that tomorrow. Mark's going to have to go with him because I have a teacher thing at school with Nate. I think I told you guys this. His teacher asked if I would come help. They're asking some of the parents to come help tomorrow because they're going to a luncheon. So we're going to watch them. She said they would watch a movie or something, so it shouldn't be too hard. But I'm so glad that she asked me because I love to help out at the school when I can. So Mark's going to go with David in the morning to work, and then they're going to have a party after like their meeting. So I think he'll have fun, and I'm just excited to get to, you know, meet some of the other parents in the class and see his friends. And I love seeing him like in his environment of school. It's just really cool. School and cool, it rhymes like Dr. Seuss. But let's do the advent calendar. It's another day, like 3 days in a row that Lucy has not helped me, and she does it. We keep forgetting until like the morning, and then she's like, oh, we didn't do the advent calendar. And so she has to look and see what it is. So tomorrow I'm going to try my best to get her to help me do the advent calendar. It's a little box, and it says nails before anything else. Maybe it'll be a really fun color. I can paint my nails for my birthday. Ooh, it is a fun color. Who wants to guess what color it is? Really pretty red. I'm trying to see if it has a name. It is very tiny, and I'm getting very old apparently. Cherry popsicle. It does look like a cherry popsicle. That is so pretty. I may have to paint my nails that before I go to bed. I cannot believe this is my last few hours to be 36. I don't know. I feel like 37 sounds old. I know a lot of you are going to say, you're still young. But man, I remember like it was yesterday. I was like 23. And man, those years have gone by fast. So I'm grateful for another year. I am very proud of myself for starting this year in such a great way. Working on myself. Losing weight, being a better mom, having more energy. Like I'm really excited for 37. I think 37 is going to be a really good year. I can't wait to see where I am by this time next year. Like I could be a whole different person, and I am excited for that. I am excited for that. So I know this video is probably a little bit short, and I'm sorry. It's just not, I didn't have a lot of time this morning, and that got us, but it's been such a great day. I've had a blast, and I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited for the rest of the week. I'm really just trying to slow down, take all the moments in, because I just love this time of the year. And like in another week, it's going to be, you know, getting close to January. You know, we only got a couple more weeks in December, and this January is always kind of weird. Like it's that letdown after the holidays. So I'm just trying to soak in all the memories and be with my babies and not stress out too much. I do have a lot to do before the kids get out on Thursday though. A lot of wrapping, and this time next week we'll be out of town. So I need to like really plan for that. We're going to be leaving after church next Sunday. So like when we leave for church at like 8 in the morning, and we have to be there early too. When we leave for church at like 8 in the morning, we have to be fully packed. And that kind of stresses me out because packing for Christmas is totally different than any other, you know, time we go out of town, because we got to bring all of the gifts, everything. So And then there's always extra stuff too. So it should be interesting, but we'll carry all that. We'll work one day at a time. Let's worry about one day at a time. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. You guys are the best. If you liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.